Alright, this is a video of Arena Cliffside. Anything I point out in this video isn't necessarily going to be an issue, but it is something I noticed and something that you should take a look at and decide if you want to make any changes or not, because maybe that's just the way you want it. The first thing I'm going to talk about is I can double jump up on top of this train, and you cannot do that on the blue side. And so it's a little strange that this is a mirror layout map, but the displacements, I can't do it now, the displacements are not symmetrical. And also there's a lot of really visible seams between them, which I thought was kind of strange. I don't know if that's because the displacements don't actually line up with each other properly, or if it's just textural alignment stuff. I don't know. Oh, I want to talk about this. The maps here, they look fine on the blue side, but like these two maps here are looking at the same area of the world. So like this one's looking at Japan, this one's also, right, I think that's Japan. And this is looking at the same area. And this is like looking at, I don't know. And then that's obviously Australia. They all look fine in the blue spawn, but that was strange. The displacements, I don't like using the word bad because it's not helpful, but I really don't know what to say other than to just get more practice with them, because they are really tricky to get right, but they're bad. I don't like using that word, but they're bad. Something that's not bad though, these stairs are actually like pretty good. Like a lot of people actually get stairs pretty bad. Oh, there's some Z fighting there I didn't notice before. Stairs are sometimes a little hard to get right, but this looks pretty good. I like that you put the trim along the edge. It's a nice detail. I think it's more it's a little easier to notice on the other side because it pokes down a little bit. This just looks weird. Like nobody would build a building like this area here. It would make more sense if this was like a complete rectangular room with two doorways, or like if this is a window and it was a door. But just the fact that it's a hallway that drops out here is really strange. Oh, and here, this is kind of a strange place for a ramp. It might be better as stairs. There's this area here. You can't go into it, but there's nothing there. I had to check with Fulbright just to see what was in here, and there's a train. So I like do something with this room to make it obvious that there's like stuff, and also maintenance. I don't know what this building is supposed to be, but it seems strange that this would be a maintenance room when it's like the indoor place for trains, but then like there's also missiles up on the roof that there, and I don't know, that could work, but it's kind of strange. This ammo is kind of in a, well, I picked it up, but the ammo is in kind of a weird spot. It's not really like up against or anything, it just seems like it's randomly placed down. Oh yeah, there were a couple of dev textures that I saw. Like I think this is, and it's the same on the other side. Oh yeah, this pokes through. That's a strange place to park a car, I think, at least. I think on the blue side there's a depth texture that you can see. It's like really obvious. Oh, before I leave, these curves are like really low poly and they get kind of close together there. So I would make these curves a lot smoother. Like 12 subdivisions on that curve, I would say, maybe more, 16. Yeah, there's that depth texture I was talking about. Yeah, and over here, I wasn't able to double jump up on top of here. And like you can tell just by looking at that the terrain isn't symmetrical. I don't know if there was anything else I wanted to say. It's very obviously not a not quite on the same level as other maps. I don't want to call it bad because there is good stuff in here. These stairs are very well made. That seems like a really small detail. Like, man, that's not like the only thing that's good here. I did have some other stuff I want to talk about. These railings, not clipped. You get stuck in here. Although I do like that, like this is tall, like this one's thicker than this one. I don't know, it looks cool. It's kind of hard to tell where you can capture and where you can't. Like there's no marking for that, I guess. Like I don't know, you'd expect it to come out to here, but it doesn't. It's kind of weird. I didn't know this was a lot of ammo, but I haven't played the map, so I don't want to say anything about that. The roofs are it's just a flat texture slapped on. It's not actually extra brushes, so do that. I have no idea what the layout's like, so. And there's not a whole lot to comment on, because it's obviously not very developed, but it is a lot better than it could be. It could be a lot worse. I'll say that. I don't know. It is not terrible. This is a really tall cliff. Oh, cool. I don't actually have the item yet. That's actually good. It might be better to make that cliff shorter, so that the detailing on it doesn't get lost. You know. So like, that's one thing with death pits. But like cliff sides and stuff, is that like the detailing down here sort of gets lost unless you fall down, and like if you look at Valve's maps that have those giant cliffs on them, like Upward or High Tower, they'll put all of the detailing. Well, in Upward specifically, the slant of the cliff is actually at not a particularly steep angle. I mean, relatively for a cliff. High Tower is pretty steep, but they put all the detailing on the other side, and so like I think putting all that detailing effort there kind of goes to waste. If it was like right here, I think a lot more people would notice it and be able to appreciate the fact that it's there. And that's just the thing about detail placement. Like this down here, not many people are going to see that. Only if they get pushed off the cliff are they really going to be able to see that. And yeah, I think that's all I got to say about this. So, peace.